Imagine waking up every morning, not to an alarm for a job you dread, but to the freedom of knowing your income flows in while you're asleep. I know it is a dream for you right now, but let me tell you, it can become your new reality soon. I am showing you 7 unique passive income investments, and each idea here is carefully rated on 3 key factors: how hands-off it is, how scalable it can be, and approximately how much it'll cost you to start, for you to find the perfect strategy to finally quit that 9-to-5 grind. Passive income investment number 1. First up, we have buying and licensing intellectual property rights, a lesser-known but powerful way to earn passive income. This involves purchasing or licensing the rights to existing content, such as music, art, writing, or even software, and then licensing it out for commercial use. Imagine owning the rights to a popular song or a sought-after piece of artwork that gets used in ads or media. Each time someone licenses that content, you receive a cut, often without lifting a finger. For those interested, there are marketplaces like Royalty Exchange where you can browse intellectual properties that are available for purchase. Past investments include songs listed in auction from artists such as Rihanna, Jay-Z, Doobie Brothers, Slipknot, and more. While some investments may cost thousands, you can find affordable options to start with a few $100s. This idea scores 8 out of 10 for being hands-off, as revenue is collected passively once you own the rights with minimal maintenance required. It scores 6 out of 10 in scalability, as the revenue largely depends on demand for the licensed content. Finally, in terms of startup cost, it's rated 4 out of 10. This can be an accessible investment if you start small, but highly sought-after properties can be more costly. Like and subscribe for more financial tips and strategies. My goal is to help you with all of your financial dreams and desires. Passive income investment number 2. Crowdfunding for equity is an innovative way to invest in early-stage startups. Unlike traditional stock markets, this involves platforms like Start Engine and Republic, where regular people can buy equity in private companies with high growth potential. Essentially, you're betting on the company's future success. If the startup grows, your shares increase in value, and you might even get dividends if the company decides to pay them out. One perk of this investment is its hands-off nature, as you're not managing the business but simply waiting to see if it takes off. This investment scores 9 out of 10 for hands-off potential, since there's nothing required from your end beyond initial research. It scores 8 out of 10 in scalability, as a successful startup could multiply your investment significantly. For startup cost, it's rated 7 out of 10, as you can begin with as little as $50 on some platforms, making it highly accessible. Passive income investment number 3. Next up is crowdfunded farmland investing, where you buy a share of farmland and receive a return based on the crops produced. Farmland is one of the oldest asset classes, and its value generally appreciates over time, providing a steady income stream and a hedge against inflation. Platforms like AcreTrader and Farm Together allow you to buy into farmland without needing to manage it yourself. The passive income comes from leasing the land to farmers and from the annual harvest profits. Since agriculture is a staple industry, there's consistent demand for farmland, making it a solid investment in the long term. This idea earns 9 out of 10 for being hands-off, as farmland investing requires no active management from you. It's rated 7 out of 10 for scalability, offering steady but not explosive income growth. The startup cost is rated 5 out of 10, with minimum investments ranging from $500 to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the platform and property. Passive income investment number 4. Another unique investment idea is renting out storage units. With more people downsizing or needing extra space for their belongings, storage units are in high demand. This investment allows you to buy or lease a storage facility and rent out individual units. You can also use platforms like Neighbor, which lets you rent out your unused garage, basement, or driveway space. While you might need someone to oversee the property, particularly for larger facilities, storage units require minimal upkeep compared to residential or commercial real estate, as they're low traffic and low maintenance. This investment earns 8 out of 10 for being hands-off, with only minor maintenance required once units are rented out. It scores 6 out of 10 in scalability, as income is steady but may be limited by the amount of space. The startup cost is rated 4 out of 10, as purchasing storage facilities can be expensive, though you can start by renting out spaces on Neighbor with 0 upfront costs. Passive income investment number 5. High-capacity vending machines can be a surprisingly profitable passive income stream. These machines don't just sell snacks anymore, they can offer everything from electronics and books to fitness supplements. Once you place your vending machines in high-traffic locations like office buildings, gyms, or universities, you just need to restock and maintain them occasionally. The initial research is crucial. Selecting the right products and ideal locations makes a big difference in returns. Vending machines that target niche markets, such as healthy snacks at gyms, can generate consistent revenue. This investment scores 7 out of 10 for hands-off potential, as occasional refills and repairs are needed. It scores 8 out of 10 for scalability, as you can add more machines over time and expand to new locations. The startup cost is rated 5 out of 10, with machines costing around $1,000 to $5,000, depending on capacity and features, though the profit margins are high. Passive income investment number 6. Revenue sharing on digital platforms are another unique way to earn passive income. These platforms like Sound Royalties or SongVest allow you to buy a percentage of the future earnings of digital content, such as songs, films, or other online media. Essentially, you're funding the creators up front, and in return, you earn a percentage of their revenue over time. This investment is appealing because digital content can continue generating revenue for years through streams, downloads, and licensing. It's ideal if you're looking to support creative works while earning passive income. This idea scores 9 out of 10 for being hands-off, as once the content is live, it requires no additional effort from you. Scalability is rated 7 out of 10, as income depends on the popularity of the content. The startup cost is rated 6 out of 10, as you can start with as little as $500, though premium assets may require larger investments. Passive income investment number 7. Investing in small businesses through revenue sharing or royalty agreements. Instead of traditional loans, some small businesses offer investors a percentage of their monthly revenue until a return multiple is met. Platforms like Honeycomb Credit make it possible to support small local businesses while earning a portion of their income. The beauty of revenue royalty investments is that returns are based on the business's performance, meaning the more successful the business, the higher your returns. This can be a lucrative, hands-off way to support entrepreneurs while generating income. This investment scores 8 out of 10 for being hands-off, as it requires minimal involvement after the initial investment. Scalability is rated 7 out of 10, with returns increasing as the business grows, but being reliant on business performance. The startup cost is rated 7 out of 10, as you can often start with as little as $100, making it accessible for most investors. Each of these opportunities offers different levels of risk, effort, and potential return, so choose the one that aligns best with your goals. But the toughest part of building passive income is often figuring out how to get that initial cash to get started. But what if I told you that unlocking those funds might be easier than you think each paycheck without even changing your current salary? I've got the life-changing answers in the video on your screen right now. Thanks for watching.